Welcome to Health Fact 10M.
Across Japan, people in their 60s, 70s, and even well into their 80s manage to stay surprisingly strong on their feet. It's the country with the highest number of centenarians on the planet, and not only are people living long, but they're walking, squatting, climbing, and staying active far later in life than most of us ever expect. Meanwhile, in many Western countries, the World Health Organization reports that leg strength commonly starts declining after age 50. And once that lower body strength fades, everyday life gets tougher. Standing up takes more effort. Stairs feel steeper. Walking short distances becomes tiring. And the risk of falls, the number one reason older adults lose independence, increases sharply. But here's the encouraging part. The habits that help Japanese adults maintain strong legs aren't secrets. They're simple practices that almost anyone can incorporate, especially later in life. Before we jump in, drop your name and city in the comments. I love seeing where everyone is watching from. 1. The resting squat. One of the most iconic positions in Japan isn't done in a gym, it's done while resting. Instead of lounging on couches, many older adults settle into a deep squat. It's a natural human posture that gently strengthens major muscle groups while you're simply taking a break. A study from the University of Tokyo found that adults in their 70s who regularly use this squat position had leg strength similar to people 2 decades younger. How to do it? Stand with your feet about shoulder width apart. Slowly lower yourself until your hips come close to the ground. Keep your heels down and your spine relaxed but aligned. If you're new to this, especially after 60, hold on to sturdy furniture and aim for just 20 seconds. Over time, work up to 2 to 3 minutes without support. What you should feel: a steady effort in your thighs and hips, never sharp pain in your joints. Common mistakes: lifting the heels takes away the benefits, rounding the back excessively. Practicing this posture a few times throughout the day can noticeably improve how easily you get up, sit down, and move around. 2. One-leg balance. This simple balance drill is a major reason many older Japanese adults stay steady on their feet well into their 80s and 90s. Balancing on one leg works the tiny stabilizing muscles around the ankles, knees, and hips, the very muscles that help prevent falls. Long-term research in Japan showed that older adults who practiced this daily had 40% fewer falls and a dramatically lower rate of hip fractures. How to practice: stand near a wall or counter. Shift your weight to one leg and gently lift the other foot an inch off the floor. Keep your gaze fixed on a point in front of you. Start with 10 to 15 seconds per side, using support if needed. Over time, aim for 60 seconds without holding on. Common mistakes: raising the lifted leg too high, tensing the shoulders, or holding the breath. Even 5 minutes of practice a day can improve stability more than most people realize. 3. Horse stance. Kiba-dachi, borrowed from traditional martial arts, the horse stance is a powerful isometric exercise that builds deep strength in the thighs, hips, and core, all without any jumping or impact. Research published in the Journal of Physical Therapy Science found that older adults who practiced this stance improved lower body strength by 24% in just 12 weeks. How to do it? Step your feet wider than shoulder width. Turn the toes slightly outward. Bend your knees and settle into a low, seated position. Keep your torso upright and your core lightly braced. Start with 10 to 15 seconds for a few rounds per day. Build up to 60 to 90 seconds as your legs adapt. Avoid these errors: knees drifting past the toes, hips sitting too high. You should feel a warm, steady burn, not joint discomfort. 4. Sampa, slow mindful walking. This slow, meditative style of walking isn't widely known outside Japan, but it plays a major role in balance, leg strength, and body awareness. Sampa involves walking at a pace much slower than normal, paying close attention to how each part of the foot contacts the ground. Studies with adults over 65 in Japan found major benefits after just 3 months, including improved circulation, better stability, and fewer falls. How to practice: find a clutter-free space. Move at roughly 1/4 your normal speed. Feel the heel touch first, then the midfoot, then the toes. Breathe deeply every few steps. Even 3 minutes a day helps train balance, coordination, and control. Common mistakes: rushing, letting the mind wander instead of focusing on the steps. This is a great option for people who want gentle exercise that strengthens the body and calms the mind. 5. Heel raises. Calf strength plays a huge role in how well you walk, climb stairs, and stay balanced. In Japan, heel raises are one of the most commonly used daily exercises, easy to do at home and extremely effective. The calf muscles help pump blood upward toward the heart, which is especially important with age. How to do them: stand tall with your feet hip width apart. Slowly push up onto your toes, pause briefly at the top, and lower in a controlled motion. Start with 2 sets of 15 reps, holding onto a wall if needed. Gradually work up to 3 sets of 20. Avoid using momentum, rushing through the repetitions. To increase the challenge, perform them on a step so the heels can drop lower. Try one leg heel raises when ready. Daily consistency pays off quickly with this exercise. 6. Wall squat. The wall squat is one of the safest ways for older adults to build serious leg strength without stressing the joints. It's used in both modern fitness programs and traditional Japanese wellness practices. Research on Japanese adults ages 65 to 75 found improvements in both leg strength and stair climbing ability after 8 weeks of regular wall squats. How to do it? Stand with your back against the wall and your feet about 12 inches forward. Slide down until your knees form roughly a 90-degree angle. Keep the knees lined up with the ankles and maintain steady breathing. Begin with 15 to 20 seconds for 3 rounds per day. Gradually increase towards 60 seconds as you grow stronger. Avoid holding your breath, letting the knees collapse inward. Adding a small cushion between your knees increases inner thigh and core engagement. Bonus exercise: the dead hang. While not a leg exercise, the dead hang has become incredibly popular in Japan for its overall benefits, especially for posture, spinal decompression, shoulder mobility, and grip strength. All you do is hang from a bar and let gravity take over. It helps counteract hours of sitting and promotes relaxation throughout the upper body. For adults over 50, grip strength tends to decline quickly, yet research links strong grip to better functional independence and even longevity. How to practice: hold onto a sturdy bar with your hands slightly wider than shoulder width. Let your body hang freely. Keep breathing slowly. If you're new to it, start with just 5 to 10 seconds and repeat for a few rounds. Avoid tensing the shoulders, holding your breath. Unless you have a serious shoulder or spine condition, this is a gentle, effective way to improve mobility and reduce tension.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more amazing health videos on Health Fact 10M.